Yes, I was going to say shake a leg, but you might think that it's the Royal Antediluvian Order of Buffaloes on the wall with the horns, so you know, if you want to bare a breast or shake a leg or do anything Masonic, carry on. This is called Jack the Cat. If you go walking our village green, there is a sight there to be seen, beside a well beneath the tree, oh, hiding under evening shadow. In runic hand these words engraved, here lies my old familiar babe, Jack the Cat, it was his name, oh. I tried my broom, I waited fly, oh. Bellbook and candlelight every side, casting spells deep into the night. Belladonna, cauldron boiling. Tried my broom, I waited. Jumped over the candlestick, fell up our broomstick as we were flying. Forevermore you will hear him crying. So if by night for Halloween, by chance you're walking on village green, he falls screaming into your hat, oh, you can be sure it's Jack the Cat. Something. This is about a piece of sort of medieval dress containing the nether regions of gentlemen. Presumably if you didn't wear one you weren't a gentleman. This is the codpiece, and a bit of a play on words. This is called Codpiece in Batter. Make of that what you will. Sing along. It's sort of A chronology of the 20th century, but told in medieval style. Somewhat through the eyes of a sort of jester type of figure. This one's called Jester Jack.
Winter's cold, clear, dark. His shoes are worn, his cloak is dusty. In haunted dreams he's travelled far. He hears your voice on windy mountains, tames the wolf outside your door, springs down Christmas chimneys at the witching hour, lingers by your empty stockings on the floor. In times of trouble when you're weary, don't cry in sadness or despair. He watches over you at midnight, but you won't ever know he's there. Oaken rafters with the night owl, stars of ice around him shine. Old Jester Jack, shaking out his frosty beard, turns a weathered face towards the sky. Winter's cold, clear, dark. He watches over you at midnight. You won't ever know he's there. Hooded man dancing in the forest, ragged minstrel of the dawn, weaves a magic spell of Christmas on your door, gone before the rising of the sun. If you want to, I mean, feel free. Do I detect a snicker? Don't poo-poo the idea, you know. I detected a poo-pooing at the back. So if you want to dance to this, by all means, it's called Christmas Carol. And there's nothing smutty about it's not about any exploits or anything. Here we go.
now going to try and discover if super glue really does last the whole night when you glue a nail back on.
It's always been the same, don't you know, can't you see? Was there ever any time it wasn't hard for you and me? In tales of days gone by, a man would have to do or die to win a lady as she languished in some far forgotten tower. A night in burnished armor, lonely midnight vigil praying to a saint who's ill at ease, stained glass window looking east. His purpose is decreed by the power, by the greed, wreaking vengeance with the blessing of some holy dispensation. It's always been the same, the glory and the pain, the money and the fame, summon infidels right from hell, hearing bells of retribution told, crusade, excuse enough for your misdoings. It's always been the same, now I see, now I know. Staged by heroes dead and gone, left with nothing but excuses. Rusting in the shed with my leather jacket dreams, and a photo of my old man on his fading Honda 50. We thought we knew it all, don't they all, as we fall into old time-worn ruts that plow across new fields of good intentions. It's always been the same, the glory and the pain, the money and the fame, money and the shame. for. Don't you know I'd rescue you if you'd have me rusted on? It's always been the same. One that I actually wrote when I did the guitar festival at the Priory 2 years ago, and I don't know whether I played it since, so I haven't a clue what the words are. So as well as an idiot board, I've got a word sheet that I'm going to use for this one. Put it next to me, medieval Russian watch. Psycho? No, that's a film. It's Seiko. Next to me, medieval Russian watch. So this is called Scriptorium Shadows. Hard to say. And it's about the fact that in 1536 or thereabouts, they dissolved the monasteries. Well, you know, not like an Alka-Seltzer, but it's sort of, they started knocking them down, and all the monks had to sort of go and find work elsewhere, singing or whatever. And apparently in Birkenhead Priory there was buried treasure, and some of the monks tried to escape in dark passageways under the Priory, and it collapsed, and they're still down there, rumour has it, with the buried gold. So it's all that kind of connection. This starts off with Arabic percussion, and seeing as this is a really cheap jack show, I couldn't afford the Arabic percussionist or the drums, so I do it myself by hitting the guitar. The night is still, the hour is late. Shadows move around these walls by candlelight, by shaking hand, with failing sighs. I strive these words, hope to illuminate. Your eyes so blue, your flaxen hair, never gazed upon a face so young, so fair. I had to go, you could not see. Voices calling me across the shining sea. Foreign lands I travel far, a hungry pilgrim seeking wisdom through the dark. Desert cold, a penance harsh, distant cities holy grail a guiding star. No years have passed, have returned to find a land that I once knew with hatred burns. I call your name, I hear your prayers. Your love still burning with a light that never fades. story told. My faithful heart will find this manuscript I hold. Legend tells in books of old, beneath this monastery wall I bury gold. We'll meet at last as shadows fall. We'll wander arm in arm around these ancient halls. These things are true, these things I swear. I could be a king, you my queen.
Catesby and the rest of the gunpowder plotters decided they needed an expert in gunpowder. So they enlisted Guido Fawkes, and that's what this tune's about. Start off with a riff, which, as all you rockers out there will know, it's a basso ostinato pattern. Otherwise, I'll stick with riff, stay with riff.
Take your ease, 12 and more than pipes you're lighting. If with Spain we break our peace, my gentlemen conspirators, take oath upon your sword. Parliament and King will hear the name of Guido Fawkes. South beaten, black deadly charcoal is our game. This night in cellars dark conspiracy beside the Thames. 36 barrels have we laid in plenty store for the king and all his favourites, for the king and all his court. But it's I've spoken powder kegs, my friend. Roman candles dying in the rain. Gunpowder trees in our refrain. We will pipe smoke a powder kegs, my friend. I've spoken powder kegs, my friend. Roman candles dying in the rain. Gunpowder trees in our refrain. I've spoken powder kegs, my friend.
sort of toxic. I'll do a couple of numbers while you have a beer.
Be of good cheer, merry cock, says the jester to the king. As from my book of jests I'll tell a story, then I'll sing a tale of jokers, jugglers, fools, jesters and cutthroats. If you're above our company, nobility you'll vote. I'll tell a tale to chill your ale until your crown is cracked. Methinks a gargoyle looking down would spout a merry laugh to see this hall is wall to wall with vagabonds and rogues. We'll all be hanged and roasted, sire, all swinging from our toes. Hold my tongue or flogged I'll be, why it's a feast of fools. Though jaws of hell and hellfire singe my whiskers like a ghoul, the gentry made is like the cut and swagger of my beard. You're in my tapestry, oh boy, my weaving will be heard. Lords and ladies, sheriffs, earls, barons, bishops, knights, a cursed codpiece on you all, a ladder in your tights. Before you grant my pardon, given by your right divine. Of your own wife, sir, and keep your thieving hands off mine.
Hello again. I wasn't expecting to come. Called Horses, Fire and Steam. Kind of a turn of the century, I don't know, narrow boat kind of tune.
Brewing strong tea on a blackened stove while the skipper is raising hell. Another long day's hauling down Liverpool Leeds Canal. Horses, fire and steam, barges, iron and steel, locomotive wheels turn the century. Horses, fire and steam, power, crazy dreams, dark satanic mills turn the century. Stoking wood in a furnace, straining ramrod boiler heat, shut us alive with a new dawn, cracking the dockside streets, a halo to northern coal, or a cargo of barley grain, steam driven hammers, iron bridge madness boiling through the veins. Horses, fire and steam, barges, iron and steel, locomotive wheels turn the century. Horses, fire and steam, power, crazy dreams, dark satanic mills turn the century. me. Ragged trouser philanthropy, maypole dancing, hobby horse prancing, life far behind. Sharp-eyed schemers taking country dreamers for city rides. Horses, fire and steam, barges, iron and steel. Horses, fire and steam, power, crazy dreams, dark satanic bills, turn the century.
I leave myself notes and then it's totally cryptic, you know, it's like a quiz. Now what did this mean? Right, yeah, First World War song. It's actually called Blood and Iron. I thought we'd do something to brighten everybody up. How are you fixed, gents? Are you waiting for your main man to come back up? Because well, he's the biggest. I don't want to argue with him. You know, if he wants to be the boss, that's okay by me. Just throw me off when you want to make a start. This is called Blood and Iron by a Ghastly Moonlight. Bloody awful lyrics.
Flashing lances cold, cold grey spectre, muffled hoots, not a sound is heard. While you cocky plowboys slumber on your once and hussy's best, here they come, the Kaiser's thunder, man of iron and blood. If you run like hell for leather lad, you'll face a firing squad. They said for king and country, it'll make a man of you. To say they sacrifice of many for the few. Don't ask where's the old battalion, Connor's ragtime infantry. It's no use you crying now, boy, better load your 303. It's a cold grey dawn that greets us, waiting for our enemy. At the order, fix your bayonets, lads, and come along with me. Here they come, the Kaiser's thunder, man of iron and blood. If you run like hell for leather lad, you'll face a firing squad. They said for king and country, it'll make a man of you. They forgot to say the sacrifice of many for the few. What happened to him in the war? You hear some children say. As you spill your cup of tea at some respectable cafe, the waitress asks, are you alright? She can't hear the sergeant say. No use you crying now, boy, better load your 303. Here they come, the Kaiser's thunder, man of iron and blood. If you run like hell for leather lad, you'll face a firing squad. They said for king and country, it'll make a man of you. sacrifice the many for the few.
Thank you.